This is my graduating recruit class. I don't remember the day particularly, but I remember all these guys, all so young at one time, right here. The only thing about him is thinner. My name is James Jackson. I'm a citizen of Columbus, born and raised in Columbus, became a police officer, and finally a chief of police. In between deputy chief and chief, I was a chief of one type or another for 32 years. And I spent 51 years in the police department and retired in 2009. Columbus was the highest segregated city as the nation was when I was coming up. I was discriminated against becoming a police officer. You couldn't get assignments as others did. You couldn't work in any areas outside of the black areas of town. You couldn't work with white officers. You could only work with black officers. Grossly unfair. But that's the way things were. Because of the discrimination I experienced, after I made sergeant, I wrote a letter to the chief of police suggesting that a minority recruiting section be started. They didn't do that, but when I made lieutenant, they did make a minority recruiting section start, and I was assigned to it and put in charge of it. I ended up going to court, testifying for the need, and that's how we ended up with a court order to recruit blacks into the division of police. The integration of the department, all of that came about based upon that one letter. The discrimination was always there, and that's why we have a need for Black history. If you want change, who better to ask for it than you? And who better to work for it than you? It says in the Bible, and they shall be my ministers of justice. And that's what I consider myself to be. Do justice, love mercy, walk humbly.